Hi there, this is Mike Sherritt, and today is my blog post is about how to structure a blog. Now, we've got our own blogging network, so I'm going to show you our blogging network. So if you do not know how to structure a blog or you don't know how to get leads for your business, we've got a free blog that you can set up, which I've got right here now, that you can get leads from for your business through our company. Now it's already made for you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how and what things are, so that if you haven't done this before, you have an understanding by the time we finish this video of how to structure a blog. Because it's quite important, if you've not structured it properly, that you won't understand how things work, you don't know why you're doing it, and you get quite lost in the fact that you're thinking, what is everything and how do we use it? It's quite simple, and I've given a brief history today in the blog post. I'm writing about where blogs came from and how it got where they were today, and basically showing you the difference between a post, which is here, and let me just open a page. We'll open that one, and let me just edit this page actually so you can see it. It's exactly the same as a blog post, which is the blog I'm writing about today, how to structure a blog right. Let me see if we can get edit on. And then if you want to edit page, exact same thing. All I've had to do in there is write that, because our blog platform lets you write the pages once you get up to a certain level, but it's exactly the same thing, nothing different. So you can see the difference. There's nothing really different in a blog post and a blog page, but the blog page is something that you'll get. Let me close that down. That's the site. A blog. This is a blog page that you put your blogs on, and this is a page where you put your content about you. This is about our company, Power 3x3. That's what we've designed on this page for everyone as a generic page that loads up when you get the blog initiated. It tells people about the company so that they can see it all. That's the difference. But when I post this, this is going to be a blog post, which, let me just pull this page up. It's going to be where you put your content of your diary. Blogs are like diaries. You write things in them to educate people, to teach them things, tell people about your life. It could be for anything, but this is the difference. That's a blog post that I did the other day. And then, like I said, the page is content that's without the banners and stuff like that. So let me just show you how you set a blog and how you structure it right, the blog post. Now, obviously, in the early years, people just made it so it was like a diary. Justin Hall started everything off with his links.net, and then John Baker started it next with the Robot Wisdom. Now, this was in 1997, and obviously the internet started off well before then, so it didn't take off. It took off quite late, blogging, and it then became LiveJournal, Blogger, and then obviously it's got to where it is today. Ours is actually custom made. We've changed it from WordPress. We've took the theme and made it better. You can do that with it being a development license, and obviously I want to show you how you structure it. Now, ours has an SEO scorer on it, so obviously we know I've got a 95% SEO score here with a 1.3 density keyword, which I put my keyword in and it tells me exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what you want. You want everything set up for you so that it's really easy to understand, really easy to do, so that you can get straight into writing things about things you're passionate about. It could be cookery, it could be weight loss, it could be dog grooming, it could be golf, sports, anything that you want it to be. But you obviously need a medium for your business and to teach people how to do online businesses. So our company teaches people how to blog properly, how to brand themselves, how to do social networking, and we teach it all in different structures, and we put it into a big site that we've created. We're full of information, and you also get your free blog as well. Now, obviously, when you structure a blog, what you have to do is you have to go and find the keyword that you want to go and do. Now, I went and go and found the keyword before, which I want to use, which is how to structure a blog. Now, what I want to do is I want to talk about how to structure it. Now, what you've got to do is you've got to think it needs a title with a primary keyword. I'll use this as because this is really good, the SEO Scorer. You won't find that now. You have to pay for it, and it's a special plugin that you get off someone that I know which is a lot better. Let me just shut that down before I get a phone call. And then what you've got to do then is you've got to start your title with a primary keyword. It's definitely got to be in both. You've got to have under 66 characters in the title, otherwise it will not get ranked by Google. Then you've got to have a permalink. Now a permalink means you've got to have a permanent link for your blog. I've used these two here, one there and one there. That's your permalink. Now your description meta tag's got to have it in, so obviously when I go down here, I have the all-in-one SEO pack, and it has the keyword in, and it also has a description with it in, and it also has the keyword in as well. That's what it means by having them in. Now, obviously, I've got to keep it under 160 characters, which if you come down to the bottom, it's 133. And then I've got to have a meta tag with the keyword in. So, the meta tag is here. And that'll be my meta tag with a keyword in. H1. Now, people might say H1. What's H1? Now, what it is on a WordPress blogging site, you have different sized text that you can use. H1 stands for heading 1, and you have heading 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, obviously, you don't want anything other than 1, 2, and 3, and you want to make sure that you've got the keyword in your heading 1 title, which is every single WordPress site or theme site. The title is always heading 1. Always, always, always. So what you've got to do as well is you've got to make a heading 2, which I've done here, and a heading 3 with the keyword. You've always got to make sure heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3 have the keyword in. Now at the moment, I've not finished writing this, and let's just get rid of that. Now obviously you've got to have a keyword density, which means you've got to have the keyword in the post at least 1.5 to 3% of that post has to be it. And at the moment I'm on 1.3, that's why it's got a cross. So I put the keyword in another couple of times, write another paragraph about it, and then obviously it'll go up and I'll get my SEO score to 100%. That means it's going to be really good content and Google's going to like it. Now obviously you've got to make sure your content has the first 100 words, it's got to have the keyword in. So there we go. So there's the first 100 words, and it's got to be in the last 100 words, which I've put there. As well as that, an alt tag. Now people might say alt tag, I don't know what it is. What it is when you upload a picture to your blogging site, it will ask you for an alternative text. That's your alt tag. Now I've got them all in there. How to structure a blog, 3 times, done, update. Now as well as that, you've got to have the keyword bolded. So let me find you it, bolded, underlined, and italic. So there it is, underlined. My eyes are going to play funny with me now. There it is, italic. And there it is, bolded. Now, if you have all these aspects and structure that exactly the same way I've just shown you now, you will have a good SEO score. You will have a good keyword density if you've typed it in enough times. And then all these will be ticked, which means Google will like this piece of content. It's a fresh piece of content, relevant to what it's being spoken about. The keywords being used enough, not too much, but enough. Which means I'll get a good rank on this blog post once I share it on my social media and share it to my RSS feed sites. Now, what I'll do is, further down the line, I'll explain this for a couple of days and I'll show you what feeds are, how to set everything up. If you're interested in getting yourself a free blog, obviously, like I said to you, it'll look exactly like this, apart from the content, which that is mine. You'll have to make your own, but it will look exactly like this and it won't cost you a penny. We've set everything up because we believe as a company that we should be able to give anyone a chance to make some money from home, if that's what they want to do. We should give this a simple enough, cheap enough rate that anyone can afford to go all in with us and make the money back immediately. So if you are interested, if you do see my blog post, you can click on one of the banners on the side or down there, or you can click on the ones below. That'll take you to it. But if you're on my blog post, at the bottom of my blog post as well is a click here link. It'll take you to our site. This is our site. And it'll give you your own affiliate code. It'll give you all the training that you need, all the tools that you need, because we've got tools to provide you as well, because we believe if we give everyone an online office, everyone has got a chance to make some money from home then. All the tools are there for you. So if you are interested, click the link below. But other than that, thank you very much, and I hope you do learn a lot from structuring your blog post today.